Hey guys, I think I'm recording. Alrighty then. Day 56 in the books. Just got out of the gym. Back and biceps. Good pump, good workout. I didn't do my last usual finisher, like pump finisher for backs, because it was just occupied. My favorite one is occupied, and I really don't know how to do that motion without that machine. It's basically cable rows, and so but I mean, it was good anyways. Progressively overloading, increasing the weight a little bit. So realize that at the rate that I'm losing weight, I really need to prioritize minimizing loose skin. So that means, I had the rare opportunity of both losing weight and building muscle, which for the most part, as I've mentioned in another video, I went into more detail, is not really possible once your experience in the gym. You can't bulk up, you know what I mean, and then cut and expect to build muscle. But if you've always been bulked, you can. So it's the rare opportunity. Is that? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's an Oscar. But I don't think so. But so like I said, I've changed my weight, my lift style. Doing less sets. I never really go past 11 sets. I'm always staying between 9 to 11, 9 to 11 sets for the total, for the day, and not trying to do 20 reps per set kind of a thing. So maxing out at 12. If I can do 12, great. If I fail other than that, then it is what it is. So good workout, good day overall. And I mean, the power went out last night at 2 a.m. Because someone crashed into a pole and it knocked out the whole neighborhood area. And so I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have sleep apnea. I was diagnosed when I was probably 12 or 13. And the reality of it is it's mostly due to my weight, if not all of it. So, hopefully as I continue to lose weight, my sleep will improve naturally to the point where I never have to use the mask again. I have not gone and done a sleep study in a good while. So I'm pretty much using the machine I've had for like a decade already. Of course, I bought, filters and all that good jazz, but it's the same machine essentially. Well, actually, no, it's not. Because they gave me, oh no, it is. It's almost the same. It's like one more version from the original one that I had for like a couple of years. And so it was tough to sleep for a couple hours while they got the power out. And then, of course, the cold front dissipated, and we're in that 1 or 2 days where the new one's about to come in. So it hasn't been cold, so it was not really hot. I mean, it wasn't really cool in those 2 hours that we lost power. And so and then waking up, and then BNI stuff, some networking stuff, and then went to the mall to finish up Christmas shopping, and then came home to decompress a little bit, and then my sister got into an accident. She's fine. She got kind of sideswiped a little bit, but the thing is, I think the cop said it was her fault. So the chips were against her. She's 17, and the other person was a middle-aged person, and a middle-aged lady, and a veteran at that. So, or her husband was a veteran, either or. And so, you know, she really wasn't gonna win that one, I think. So that's a bummer. You know, really for my parents, I have to foot that bill. And so, I mean, I'm doing better. I know my last video, you know, I was kind of letting you guys know that it was kind of tough for me. It hasn't gone away, the toughness. I still have the desire to eat real food, you know, have a quote unquote cheat meal. But, you know, today was weigh-in. And so that really gave me another good push. We are down another 8.8 pounds. You know what I mean? So that's good. Now we're at 336.2 or 0.4, I want to say. 6. I think 0.4, 336.4. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're making great progress. If you remember, I had said that I want to enter the new year at 335. So really, if I weigh myself tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be under 335, or at 335. So, you know, we hit our goal, right, that we wanted to enter the year. That was kind of the quote unquote realistic goal. But the other goal that I really had is that I wanted to enter the year at like 320, you know, which is a very realistic goal because we have exactly 2 weeks until the last weigh-in of the year, you know what I mean? And that is only, you know, 15, 16 pounds. And so I am losing just a little bit over a pound a day. So that is something that I think is feasible, to enter the year at 320. So I'm excited because this is kind of the last week of work. You know, I mean, I can, you know, decompress, maybe, you know, work on my own personal, you know, book, my career, you know, instead of having to worry about managing other people's accounts and things of that nature, and kind of try to get my own clients. So looking forward to that. I think last week I only went to the office once, and it was for like an hour or two. I haven't been to the office this week. I might have to go tomorrow. I know definitely I have to go on Friday because we have a meeting at the office. But other than that, I mean, it could turn out that I don't even go until Friday. So I would have gone, you know, probably combined 5-6 hours in the span of 2 weeks gone to the office, which is amazing. And then I won't have to go to the office for another 2 weeks. So, I mean, that's so freaking amazing. So I've had the best year professionally. And I know, hold on guys, I know that the music is gonna turn on. I've had the best year professionally, but I've technically made the most money I've ever made in my whole life. But it has been difficult at times to be a part of the company, the firm that I'm part of. Just some differences I have in leadership. Just kind of the way they've handled turnover. And just, I don't know, just the way they go about things, I just think is rubbed me the wrong way, to be honest, and to the point where I've kind of decided, I had told myself back when I graduated college in May 22, that I would give myself 3 to 5 years, and then I would decide if I'm gonna stay at the firm or if I'm gonna move to a different firm, or if I'm gonna go solo, go in for myself. And so this year kind of solidified that I am gonna go the full 5 years, and then I'm Audi 5000. So that means that in kind of by summer of 2027, I want to have already put everything in place for me to resign, and by that time I'll know if I'm going to go to a different firm or if I'm going to go in for myself. Ideally, I would have liked to have accumulated enough experience to have built my book up and my savings enough where I feel comfortable going, for myself into the business, creating my own firm, coupling that with my parents' tax firm, their small business that sustained my family for 23 years, probably about 23 years. It's a mom and pop shop, simple. I say simple, they do great complex work, but in terms of, they're not KPMG, they're not Deloitte, they're not, they're 1,000 times better than TurboTax and H&R Block. They just blow them out of the water every single time. But they're not, they didn't go to, Wharton and have a CPA, they literally just read books, went to seminars, and went to IRS classes and all that stuff, and that's how they started. They didn't even go to college. So take over their business, couple it with my career, my certifications in the finance industry, and that would be ideally what's going to happen in summer of 2027. Could happen sooner, if I really excel in the next 2.5 years. So but going back to the whole health thing, I'm definitely doing a lot better than I was over the weekend, and especially yesterday, Monday. So like I said, the desire right now to get a hot and spicy, medium fried, no salt, and a 0 sugar cherry Coke. It's very strong. Now I could do the Coke Zero anytime I want, but like I said, I'm gonna stick this out as long as I can until I break, and understanding if I break, it's about getting back on the horse, and not just giving up because I broke. So yeah, guys. Never, whenever you're turning in your car, never turn your wheel all the way to where it's, you can't go no more. It's just not good for your car. So I accidentally just did that. So all right, guys, Echele Ganas, day 56 in the book. It's 56 days, baby. That's something worthwhile. That's something, that was done. So see you guys.